Hello, today I'm recording the video of Project 3. The theme of my project is like what kind of difficulties that new international students may face and how can they resolve those difficulties. First of all, I believe that it is acceptable that new international students, especially like us, may have language barriers, but I think the more important thing is like we have to find effective ways to get rid of those problems. For me, one way to overcome this problem is like spending more time with American students rather than those who are same nationality with me. Uh, uh, well, definitely, I'm going to improve my oral English skill when I stay with those American students. Uh, for example, uh, when a professor asks me to like have some discussion with my classmate around me, I will definitely choose those who are native English speaker. I mean, those who speak English for a long time, and during the conversation with them, my oral English skill will be fully cultivated. Thus, I will definitely improve. This is very beneficial because during the conversation, I will be, forced to find some effective way to express my thought and what I want to say clearly, and thus we can do some group work or to like give the professor some response by the school group discussion. And then I believe that enlarging my social cycle with American student will is also kind of way to stay with those American student, and this way is gonna uh, enable me to immerse the Americans uh, their social cycles more thoroughly. Thus, potentially, my English will be improved. I mean, I made a lot of American friends this semester, and one of them is my best American friend, Max. Once he even invited me to a party with a lot of native students. I actually felt so excited because that meant that I have immersed their cycle successfully. They accept me. It is very exciting. Uh, mm, I actually find that uh, I know, especially the humor in English. Um, I mean, I started to understand what is like some jokes mean. If I didn't have no idea what does a joke mean, I will ask my friend for help, and they can explain that for me. And next time when I see that hear that jokes again, I will okay. This is like the one that I hear last time. I know why they're laughing. Uh, so thus my English will be improved potentially. And then I think uh, cooking independently is also is a good way to alleviate the homesick barrier, especially related to the food in my hometown. Uh, well, different diet between here and my hometown uh, is no longer be a problem that makes me feel uncomfortable if I started to cook independently. Uh, since I have figured out an effective way to adapt to the new environment. So, for example, I'll always cook at my dorm, like some traditional Chinese food. It's like dumplings and the most representative food in my hometown, hot pot. Those are all my favorite foods. Moreover, I believe that when I'm cooking independently, I will be supposed to like taste my familiar diet taste, and thus I will feel, I mean, less. I will have the feeling that I'm in my hometown in that moment. Uh, take hot pot for instance. When I'm eating the delicious hot pot, it's like I feel that I'm in my hometown now. Very excited. I even forgot that okay, I'm actually now in Indiana. Mm, and finally, I think I strongly agree with that. Finding a part-time job within campus, actually, for us international student, we can most likely only find a job in within campus. It's also is a good way to like enrich our leisure time. Uh, Thus, we will feel less tedious. I don't know if you guys have the feeling that uh, especially on weekend, we don't have any classes, or after we finish our assignment, we will feel very boring. And I mean, generally at that time, we will just like uh, open our computer or just look at our phone, do those meaningless things. Finally, we still feel very boring. That's true. At least for me, it's like that. It's like we cannot find some uh, more meaningful things than like doing those boring things. Um, the meaningful things include like um, spending time with friends. I mean, it is better like American friend, like I mentioned, but what I want to say here is like finding a job within campus is truly I highly recommend that. It's a great way to enrich your leisure time. Okay, let's imagine if you have a job, uh, you will have a schedule every day if you want every day, and then you're gonna go to the place that you work and spend a lot of time on it, and moreover you will earn money. It is very exciting because you spend your time on a meaningful thing and then you earn money at the same time. At least for me, it is a very exciting thing. So I highly recommend that finding a job is a great way to overcome the barriers that we international students feel boring in some like leisure time. Thank you for your listening.